about this program. Like you have been a part of this program. Many of you were not actually part, but they were aware about this program before, I think through news which we used to send. So how this program has been there since 2016 now, and it's quite developed and rightly said by our previous sir that I think over a period of time, every time there is something new. We have a gamification technique where we used to make learning through games. We have peer learning where everybody present their case studies. We have some field visits where they actually go in the field and see what are the good practices in health sector. And we have a cultural night event where they mix up together. And we have many other exercises, games, many fun-loving things which are there. So just want to have a view about this program. How do you see this program? Whether this program is good for our country, whether Ministry of External Affairs who have sponsored this program, so they are getting worth out of it. So we can start with Dr. Ravindra and we can just pass on the mics subsequently.
I think this question should be asked to the participant, but you know, sometimes those who silently observe, they can also provide input. So what I feel like, I see one thing, most of the young people are sitting here. And when the youngs are there,
they are actually not young. They look like they all have 20 years of experience.
So basically, I'm going through the WHO definition.
Yes.
So please, I hope you remember the WHO definition. And you know that even a 60-year is a young.
75 years.
So please go through the WHO definition when you are sitting in a medical setup. So now, coming back to the point. Our directors have highlighted means how he is engaged and trying to be at the number one. But being at number one is not the game. How you cater to your community, how you provide and meet their basic need, that is the goal. This number one, number two is nothing. So where you are learning from us, we are learning from you. How to reach to the, you can say last mile person, or the person who is the weakest in our community. That is the key. And where such course can build up. You learn our practices, we learn your practices. We don't need to depend, I'm sorry to say this, on West or these higher income countries. Because we would have our own example where through our limited resource, with limited, you can say also in their term it might be limited, but I will say it is more might be your cultural, it might be your traditional knowledge, which I will say basically, through which you can cater the need. So the leadership is that mobilize the local resources, that learn from the other example, but not directly, looking at their infrastructure, their need, and then serve. So under these circumstances, basically, these courses where we have your means example, not only means 85 to 90 countries. So the peer learning could be a base for such things, based on your traditional knowledge and values. Thank you.
See, as far as these courses are concerned, I think there is no doubt that they are beneficial. And study also shows that once you go out and you get a different environment, because the environment makes a big difference. 70% of the growth, as per the studies, it all depends upon the environment that you get. So if you keep sticking to one domain, do not interact with other people or have these sort of interactions, so obviously your knowledge will be limited. You cannot get knowledge only by book. So knowledge is once you go to the different country, like visiting this country. So the confidence, first, the important thing that I do on the day also, that sharing is very important. So that is what you learn from each other, and that's how you can also customize your own programs as well. Another important point that comes once you have those sort of information, those knowledge, as administrator or maybe as a team leader, you have that confidence, and that is very important to get your work executed and to make your program successful. And third important thing is that once you see certain practices, and which gives you some some sort of confidence and sense that you can go for some innovative and creativities in your implementation. It comes only through those confidence, through these interactions. So that component also is very, very important. And that is the reason these programs, as Dr. Sonu told me, that whether they are organized, yes, I also have attended few of the courses which are specifically attended in IIMs and in educational institutions. For faculty members, they cannot get promotions unless you attend the courses. The specific courses are there, they have to attend. First, orientation course in the very beginning, and then there are refresher courses because you need to update your knowledge, and they are related to different domains. So that's how they become an integral part, and ultimately, they make you a very good manager and a very good team leader, which is important for the success of any organization or any program.
Wonderful, sir. Maybe we can ask Dr. Poonam.
Thank you, sir. I will say I have no words for this program. I feel that you are very, very, very lucky that you are doing this program under Dr. Sonu's leadership. Because I have been associated with this program for I think last 2 years. But every time there is, some innovation, some spices are added, I will say blend of experts and blend of teaching techniques and all, everything is there. So I congratulate all the participants that they are here with us and they have got an opportunity to learn this experience of public health management course. And once again, I am thankful to the organizers for making, I'm from public health nutrition domain, but sir, I am highly thankful that from management point you thought of that we have missed one public health nutrition expert in this domain. So he gave me an opportunity to be here with all of us, all of you, to share my experiences with you. Thank you and congratulations all. Thank you so much.
I would like to say that the most important part of, first of all, it's a brilliant program, and this is the first time that I was invited here. For me, it has been an enriching experience listening to Dr. Thaiwar, Dr. Poonam, Rajvinder sir, and Dr. Rakesh Gupta. The most important thing of any program is exposure, and exposure is very important. So all of you have got exposure of all the best practices happening in the country, and you may take important key aways from everyone who has spoken about their particular field. Learning is very important, and some of you may be leaders and hundreds of employees may be working under you, so it's very important to have a 360-degree view of every situation so that you can tackle any situation in an effective way. So I think this is the crux of programs like this. Thank you.
Wonderful. Dr. Rakesh.
So I can just talk about my own experience, because I was part of that first program in 2016. At that time I was 56. So no age is, even if you are 56 or 60, 70, doesn't matter. So learning is a lifelong process. And I have attended international programs in Johns Hopkins School of Public Health. I attended leadership training program. I think it is much better than that. I can vouch for the fact. And I learned a lot from this, and I'm sure you will also benefit and learn a lot. And we will also learn. Dr. Sonu is also. And I'm part of this program almost in every program I have attended that cultural evening. And that is always a wonderful experience. I don't know whether they are.
I always miss that to attend.
They already attended
For 5 days program we have here. For 10 days program we have in Shimla.
Okay. That would be a wonderful experience, I'm sure. And actually, Dr. Sonu, I request him to invite me also for some of that
We have
program.
also put up the request. Same request.
Okay, so this is a common request from all of us on that desk.
So basically, this
Yeah,
course
thank you.
will be wonderful if we are also invited to Simla.
So, thank you very much, sir. First of all, I would like to thank individually to each one of you, Dr. Ravindra Kewal, Dr. Rajendra, Dr. Poonam Khanna, Madam we can't say public health can be done only when health people are there. Public health is whether it is engineering, media, or so and so. So public health can be developed. I'm an external faculty, HN faculty of 3 institutes outside, and when I visit there, so I see different domains of public health people. So journalism, I think many people are from journalism, they enter MPH there. Yes, so I'm a part of their faculty group. So that's why public health can be learned only when we have a diverse phenomenon. So this is why the presence of all these experts are really important, and I'm truly I know that you all have benefited by today's interaction, and you must take some of the points back to you, and whenever you are making the action plan, because you will be making, as has been told on the first day, they all will be making an action plan for their country and for their institute. So at 3 months they will be doing it. So they will be given 1 day for making the action plan, and that action plan will be presented